ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಂದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಐಮ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಗೇನ್, ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ ನಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಂ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕೇಬಲಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಪವರ್ ಲೀಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮೂರು?
ನಿಮ್ದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ Yeah, it is still. Sorry.
Yeah. Want to see whether behind the mask there is a genuine person or not?
Not like this, because photo.
Come. Yes, come. Why don't you come, please? He's taking some picture. You also come this side. Or are you catching the?
No.
Yeah, you sit there. Come. No problem. You are the principal. You must take from here.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Please capture all of us together.
Yeah, sure.
Madam, please sit.
Ready? Smile.
That's your chair. No one else can sit there.
Smile.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, how's everything?
Children are what you have
House captains come front. Ready? Ladies, attention, children, everyone. Final day today. Have to do correctly. Swing your hand till your shoulder level and salute correctly in 3.
From every mountainside, let freedom ring. Happy 76th Independence Day and a very good morning to the esteemed guest. Narain, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal retired, Mrs. Bindya Narain, Honorable Board Members, Dr. Vijay Kumar, Dr. Raghavendra, Mr. Manjunath, Dr. Gaurish, Mrs. Tejaswini, and Mrs. Manjula. Respected Principal, Gayatri Vijay Kumar, Vice Principal, Vandana Grover, benevolent teachers, and my dear students. 15th August 2022 is a day of special celebration, for we are emerging from the darkness of years, a year of pandemic and isolation, a year of pain, fear, and heartbreaking loss. Today, all across this nation, we can say with confidence, India is coming back together. Today is not just a date in our calendar marked in red as Independence Day. It is much more. In fact, this is the day when the dreams of our valiant patriots and nationalists became fulfilled. Their dreams of an independent India, a constitution to call our own, mine, yours, ours, no one foreign. No more bondage, no more jails and tortures. No more beatings and insensible gunshots in open daylight, but only the bliss of freedom. We have gathered as we are enjoying the happiness we have received at the exchange of the bloodbath of 200 years. We also bow down today to those uncountable, unnamed souls who have bravely laid down their lives for our motherland. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative by the Government of India to commemorate the 75th anniversary of India's independence. Amrit Mahotsav means nectar of grand celebration, which signifies the 75 years of India's independence from British Raj. This overall celebration began on 12th March 2021 and will continue up to 15th August 2023. Without further delay, let us begin the celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
To begin this day, I call upon the school choir to invoke the presence of Lord Ganesha.
Hello.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि प्रजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि प्रजेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि. Thank you. Thank you, school choir. There is little in life so reassuring as a genuine welcome. To express it as this juncture, may I take the pleasure of requesting our dear principal, Mrs. Gayatri Vijay Kumar, to welcome the gathering. It gives me immense pleasure
Hello.
in welcoming our dear principal, Mrs. Gayatri Vijay Kumar, who has been
Hello.
the backbone and strength for each one of us. Freedom is never dear at any price.
Hello.
It's the breath of life. What a man would not pay for living. A very happy morning
Hello.
to one and all present here. Today is a very auspicious day. It is the day to celebrate the birth of independent India. Our motherland completes 75 glorious years of independence, and we look forward with enhanced grit and gusto to build the country and make her a superpower on love, brotherhood and compassion. I, Mrs. Gayatri Vijay Kumar, the principal of the Polaris International School, take the privilege of welcoming you all to today's 76th Independence Day celebrations, the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Respected Chief Guest, Major General Sanjeev Narain Sir, the Guest of Honor, Ms. Bindya Narain, I welcome you to today's Independence Day celebrations. Sir and Madam, we are honored to have you with us on this special day. Your presence is truly inspiring. Once again, welcome Sir and Madam. I welcome the TPI's management, our respected President Mr. Manjunath, Trustees Dr. G. Vijay Kumar, Mr. Gaurish, Dr. Raghavendra, Mrs. Tejaswini Manjunath, Mrs. Manjula, who are great source of energy which powers us to carry out all our activities and programs. I welcome you all to today's event. It's time to welcome my team, Vice Principal Ms. Vandana Grover, Section Heads Ms. Gayatri, Ms. Ramya and Ms. Meghapriya. Staff, teaching and non-teaching, who are the true pillars of TPIS. I welcome every parent here with us and hundreds watching the celebrations virtually. And finally, I welcome our young and dynamic Polarisians who are raring to perform various activities filled with patriotism and valor towards this great nation. Thank you.
I would like to welcome our dear principal, Mrs. Gayatri Vijay Kumar, who is the backbone of our school and a great strength for the entire teaching staff. Thank you, ma'am. A thoughtful mind, when it sees a nation's flag, sees not the flag, but the nation itself. Irrespective of a culture, the civilization, caste, creed, and religion, the most important binding factor is our national flag. The tricolor symbolizes courage, truth, and prosperity. It is our identity, and let it soar the highest above all. May I request our chief guest to hoist our national flag and board members and principals to join the event. I request everyone to please stand up.
जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. We now have a special song by the teaching staff of TPIS, which gives a message to all the Indians to sacrifice everything for the respect of our flag and country.
विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा सदा शक्ति सरसाने वाला प्रेम सुधा बरसाने वाला वीरों को हर्षाने वाला मातृभूमि का तन मन सारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा आवो प्यारे वीरों आवो देश धर्म पर बलि बलि जाओ एक साथ सब मिलकर गाओ प्यारा भारत देश हमारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा शान न इसकी जाने पाए चाहे जान भले ही जाए विश्व विजय करके दिखलाए तब होवे प्रण पूर्ण हमारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा
Thank you, teachers. Parade display, the most awaited moment. Yes. I request our physical education teacher to please take over. We have the march past led by the school head girl Chitrashi and followed by head boy Ritik Lakshman. We now have Antras House, led by the house prefects Kirtana and Mohammad Atif Khan. We now have the Kapala House, led by the house prefects Vaishnavi and Likith Reddy. request everyone to please be seated. The school head boy, Ritik, and school head girl, Chitrashri, will now give a speech on Independence Day. The school head boy Ritik and school head girl Chitrashri will now give a speech on Independence Day.
Independence Day is the national festival of India, observed on 15th August. This year we'll be celebrating our 76th Independence Day. On this day we honor the great memory of great warriors and freedom fighters who sacrificed their life to make India an independent nation. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is an initiative taken by the Government of India on which we will be to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence. On this day, we'll honor the great people and their cultural achievements who sacrificed their life and made India an independent nation. This will be celebrated from 12 March 2021 till 15th August 2023. Thank you.
This is our 76th independence year, and to make this year worth and memorable, our nation is celebrating Har Ghar Tiranga, under which we will be celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to mark our independence against British colonization. India is a big and proud country, which has built itself from soil and which was dug up by the Britishers to celebrate the commemorate of the freedom fighters and dedication of our Indians. We celebrate this day as a festival. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Ritik and Chitrashri.
Major General Sanjeev Narain was born in 1960 at Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh. As he was born in a family in the armed forces, his early education was at various places to include London in the United Kingdom, Air Force, Bal Bharati School in New Delhi, DSSE School in Wellington, Nilgiris, and Kendriya Vidyalaya at Coimbatore. In 1970, he joined the well-known Colvin Talukdar's College, Lucknow, in class 4. He went on to complete his education to include class 12 from the college. He thereafter qualified in the NDA entrance exam. Though a foot soldier from the infantry, he has a technical bent of mind hence. He keenly follows his hobby of sound electronics and is an avid listener of Western music, namely jazz, blues, and rock. He married Bindya in 1986, a professional educationist and an avid reader. General Narain has a distinguished career spanning about 4 decades in the Indian Army, having joined the prestigious National Defence Academy at Pune. He attended the final year of training at the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, and was commissioned in the Rajput Regiment of Infantry, the foremost battle arm, in 1982. During his career, he held various illustrious command, staff, and instructional appointments at all levels, right up to Army headquarters. Often in combat situations, he had the distinction of commanding a battalion comprising of 850 men in Operation Parakram in Jammu and Kashmir, surrounded by the enemy, where he often faced bullets. Subsequently, he commanded a brigade comprising around 3,500 men in Punjab and was assigned an offensive role. Later, he commanded a division comprising of approximately 25,000 men in active combat situation in Jammu and Kashmir. He also served in the Siachen Glacier, the highest battlefield of the world. He was also assigned to the United Nations Military Observer Mission in Iraq and Kuwait after the First Gulf War. Subsequently, while in charge of international cooperation with foreign armies, he traveled widely, including to Afghanistan, Myanmar, and Mongolia to safeguard national interests. In 2018, he spearheaded the Indian Army's flood relief operations in Kerala. General Narain was applauded for his role and contributions by the Chief Minister. Having accredited himself well in all facets of his career at various stages, based on merit, he was nominated to undergo all career-related courses that one desires during a career in the armed forces. Most notable were the courses at Defence Service, Staff College at Wellington, Army War College at Maw, and the National Defence College in New Delhi. Concurrently pursuing civil qualifications, he earned a master's degree in defense studies and master's in philosophy twice, once in defense and management studies and the second time in defense and strategic studies. As an instructor at the prestigious Defence Service Staff College, he taught budding commanders operational art. Later, he was appointed the head of the enemy syndicate tasked to play out the role of our adversaries in high-level war games to help and innovative enemy plans formulated by him. He was awarded the Ati Visisht Seva Medal by the President of India. He retired as General Officer commanding Karnataka and Kerala sub-area in 2018. Interestingly, General Narain is the son of an Air Force officer married to a daughter of an Army officer. His daughter is married to an Army officer who is a third generation officer in 3rd Battalion of 5 Gorkha Rifles of Indian Army. General Narain's son is an officer in the Indian Navy who in turn is married to an Army officer's daughter. Now, I request our honorable chief guest to come up on the stage and share with us how memorable this day is for him and how he feels rooted more deeply every time the national anthem is heard or our national flag is hoisted. The stage is all yours, sir.
Madam Ramya, thank you for the very kind introduction. Thank you so much. Dear children, I love the twinkle in your eyes. I must keep seeing them as long as I am speaking. If somebody has to sleep, the condition is you will sleep with your eyes open. Do you know how to sleep with your eyes open? This one in this house, which house is this? Answer is? Yeah. You have to reduce the volume. Do you sleep with your eyes open? No. So you have to keep awake. That is the point. Okay. So, children, And like I said, I love the twinkle in your eyes, the respected teachers and the non-teaching staff, Gayatri ma'am, the principal, members of the Board of Trustees, headed by Mr. Manjunath, and of course Dr. Vijay Kumar, very active, and the other members who are here, Raghavan and Mr. Gauri, and the rest in absentia, of course, Manjula, Tejaswini, and a few more names. Oh, you are here? Good. Well, okay, right. Thank you for the honor for calling me over here. And the honor is on two accounts. The firstly being that it is always a pleasure to be with the younger lot. As we grow older, I think somewhere in us the child starts reviving again, and we want to relive our childhood again. Actually, I want to make a request to the principal to give me admission in LKG so that I can come every day along with my wife and we can sit at least for 2 hours and be amongst you. I'm sure she will consider my request very sincerely and at least allow us to attend a class once a week henceforth, starting day after morning. Tomorrow she may give you a holiday, I suppose. Okay, the other aspect of saying, auspicious, one is to be amongst children, and the other aspect is that national days are most auspicious. 15th August, 26th January, and any other that may come by are the most auspicious days. When Bindya and me had to get the mundan of our children done, we didn't go to a pandit. We chose 15th August. You don't have to check with anybody. 15th August is the best day. When the two of us were getting married, 8th October, if you all must be knowing, is Air Force Day. Air Force Day, my father chose for our day of marriage. He says, I'm an Air Force officer, there can't be a better day than Air Force Day. So we never went to, people to take out our auspicious days. So therefore, 15th August and 26th January are the most auspicious days for any Indian. Not to undermine the relevance of the religious and cultural festivals. They are also very auspicious. Don't ignore them. But I want to give the due to our national days, which sometimes we don't. Therefore, it is very important. Now, I want to talk about about patriotism. A few words about it. See, to be patriotic puts on us a lot of responsibility. Yes, the flag is there, it must be honored and honored to the optimum. We have to do it. But with it, it brings responsibility. And what are those responsibilities? At various levels, as we grow up, we will get various jobs. And whatever we do there contributes to the nation. That's an important aspect. However, at our level, what does this nationalism or being patriotic mean? To my mind, it means a couple of things. Firstly and firstmost, I think unless we are a good citizen, we are not patriotic. We have to be a very good citizen of our country. And how can one be that? By firstly having self-discipline. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is to be disciplined when no one is watching. For those who ride cars today or motorcycles along with their parents, I know you're not of that age driving yourself. Middle of the night, if there is a red light, it is meant to be stopped at. Not that the policeman will not be here tonight, hence I can break the law. That is not self-discipline. Therefore, there are many rules and laws of your home, of your school, of the society, which need to be obeyed at all times whether you are being monitored or not. That is self-discipline. It is the first and foremost thing that any good citizen must have within. The second aspect is cleanliness. This country is ours. How clean do we keep it? Before we clean it, do we make it dirty? If so, it is very sad. Why should we make our house, our school, our street, or wherever we go, whether it's shopping place or any other place, we cannot make it dirty. And then say the people who are responsible to clean those places don't clean them. So in the first place, don't make these places dirty. That cleanliness has to be followed at all times. It is unfortunate. Sometimes one will notice on the road that somebody going past in a Mercedes-Benz, which is such an expensive car, you will find the windshield come down and an empty packet of Lay's chips is thrown on the road. How can we be patriotic if we do things like this? There's a dustbin at home. Please keep it in your car. Take it home and throw it in the rightful place so that it can be managed easily. How many roads and streets in a huge country like India are people going to clean? So therefore, don't make these places dirty. That is my request. I must share with you an incident. My wife and me were in Hyde Park in London, and there was a small child, a toddler, maybe this big, like some of you here, who threw a toffee wrapper in a pond in that park. The mother gave 2 tight ones to that child on the left and the right cheek and said, Christopher, I remember that name till date. Christopher, I am very cross with you. Cross means angry with you. You will not get supper tonight. That is how the spirit or the patriotism should be within you, that we will not dirty our country. Value time. Value your time. Value others' time. Be punctual. If you are late, you are wasting, if the group is of 10 people, you are wasting the time of other 9 people. Time of a country is time of each one of us, or vice versa. So therefore, follow time. You will be patriotic if you do that. Don't be destructive. If it is not mine, I will not handle the property well. Very wrong thinking. Some of us have it. Whether it is your school bus, whether it is your classroom, whether it is the lift in your society, or wherever, don't spoil it. It is yours. It is your country. If you do that, you will be patriotic. Now a few things about your personality. That is how you should be. Everyone will study to the same level. But if you don't groom your own personality, you will not stand out in a group. Therefore, you must develop a good personality. How do you do it? Simple thing. First and foremost, in the times of today, where you are becoming slaves to 3 screens, the television, the laptop, and the mobile phone, as you grow, please find time to be away from them, to go outdoors, to go for adventure, to go for sports, outdoor games, so that you are healthy. Health is wealth. Look after your health. I know the technology is inescapable. It will be part of your life, but you must find a way to counter the ill effects that technology brings with it. It brings a lot of good. I'm not criticizing technology, but we should be aware we need to look after our eyes and our health by being outdoors more and more. Appearance, always be neat and clean. If I had a broken button here, I would not feel confident standing in front of you. I'm sure same you do. So the dress you wear should be clean, your nails should be cut, your shoes polished, and so many other things. Keep yourself clean. Keep your room, your living space organized. You all have some space, a bed, if two children are staying in the same room or three, and other places which are your personal. You have to learn to organize those places. That will bring clarity in your mind and clarity in your action in life. So please be organized yourself. Do things yourself. It makes you skillful. Polish your own shoes. Clean your own area. As you grow up, clean your father's car. Sometimes help in the kitchen. You will find if you use your limbs and hands and legs to do such things, you will develop a skill. So there are so many things to be done. Don't even get up for your own glass of water. Go yourself. You will learn where the glass is kept, how water is filled, and so many other things in the kitchen also. Therefore, develop your skill by doing things yourself. Be generally aware. Other than what you follow, it is always good to have a peep at the newspaper or the notices that are put up in the school about so many other things, to be aware of what is going on around you. An aware person is always a better person and will always have a better personality. If I was in the army and I say, I don't want to know how the school runs, that I'm shutting myself or limiting my personality. So when I come here, I have been for the last 5-6 days when I've been interacting with the principal and the staff and the management, I've been asking questions to learn, to keep getting more and more aware in your life. About character, and this is a very important part of being patriotic. I don't know how many of you understand this word, but when I give you the contents of what a good character is, perhaps you will all understand. The first and foremost is, don't lie, be truthful. You have a strong character if you always speak the truth. Be honest. Don't be a cheat. I'm not saying that you are cheat, but we must keep this point in our mind. You have to be honest. You have to be truthful. You should be reliable. If some job is given to you, however small it may be, after the person has given you the job, there should be no need to check back 10 times what is happening about it. Job given to you should be considered as good as a job done. That I've given it to student X or student A or student B and I can go to sleep, this job is going to be done. And as you grow up, the same must happen in your workplace. So you should be reliable. Respect other human beings. All of us are equal. No one is superior to the other. God had scripted for us a certain path of life. We have followed it. None of us have the right to abuse the other person. God has not given you the right. So therefore, treat everybody same. Treat every human being with respect and honor. Mind your language when you speak to another human being. Be polite, be respectful. Use good language. It will also contribute towards your personality. Don't be greedy. Yes, you must do well. You must earn enough. You must have enough. You must take enough from your parents at the state at which you are. But enough is enough. Over enough is greed. I leave it to you to decide what is enough. But don't be greedy. Parents, I want to mention about your parents who morning to evening are only thinking about your good. Parents are a set of people who will always love you. They may be angry with you, but they will never hate you. Angry for your good. Therefore, what do you give to your parents in return? What do they expect from you? Only respect. Never ever disrespect your parents. They are your biggest well-wishers in life. So always give them the due. So today, at this particular function, please vow, I will never hurt my parents. I will always look after them and respect them. It's a very little thing you have to give in return, whereas they give their entire life for you. Please take that pledge and promise today, and hereafter never be rude to your parents. The friend circle. You all will have a friend circle. There's lots to learn from it. I'm sure you miss your friends when the school did not open during Corona days. What do you learn from friends? We think they're just friends for passing time. No. You share knowledge. You must be comrades, willing to do anything for each other. You see in the army movies, one soldier will be ready to give away his life to save his friend who is another soldier. You will see in so many movies these things happening. The lesson is to be drawn from those movies is that I must look after my friend and for a lifetime. Keep in touch. After you leave the school, don't forget your friends. There's a lot to learn and share with them. Always share your goods with them. They are the ones who will be with you when you have trouble. They will share your trouble. You share your goods with your friends. Actually, the measure is that you should be wanted by your friends and not avoided by your friends. All the time, the friend must be seeking you. That if I am with him, I will be comfortable. So that is how you should behave towards a friend. Teachers. And teachers includes the non-teaching staff. Now teachers work hard to share their knowledge with you. Do you know of anybody who is willing to share knowledge without a price? Teachers are the only ones. They will read things, study things they have studied from their childhood. Whatever they have gained, they can be selfish and not tell you everything. Do they do that? They are always willing to give you whatever they have imbibed, the knowledge they have imbibed, they are willing to share with you. They are the people who feel proud of your achievements in life. They take immense pride that so-and-so who was my student today has reached so-and-so place or so-and-so place. He is doing well there. Teachers will always feel like that. What do they want in return? Nothing but respect. I know we all call our teachers names. Do you have names for your teachers? Tell me this. Which house is this? Capello, do you have nicknames for your teachers? No, let them sit comfortably. They have done their parade and everything. I know you all have, I also used to have. But that is with lot of love and affection. With that always add sir or ma'am also. Okay. It's good. It's a nice, healthy association. But if you say call a dangerous teacher as Panther, we all do. We had Hindi names also, we call them Bhedia. But we said Bhedia sir. Okay. And when you pass out, the Bhedia part goes away, the leopard part goes away. Only the sir or ma'am remains, and for life. Do I exchange WhatsApp messages with my teachers who were my teachers 50 years ago? Pick up my mobile phone here, you will find I do. Did I have names for them? I have. But today he is only sir for me. And they remember me because I never broke contact. And today it has become so much easier. We had to wait for 30 to 40 years to rekindle our association. For all of you, the way technology is taking us, it is going to be very easy to remain in touch with these lovely people who are seated here and are doing everything for you from morning to evening. So please do that. Never forget them. In the end, with whatever little I have seen here, I've been here for a short while. But the glimpse that I get, I know this school has got a very bright future. at all levels, the children, the staff, the management, everywhere there is dynamism. It has been lovely to be amongst you. I wish you all the best in all your endeavors in future. But try and remember few of the things that I said. These will also perhaps be available as a recording. Maybe today sitting here, you might not have registered very much of this. Maybe it sounded a little high for all of you. But when you have time, rerun this video and try and imbibe as much as possible of what I said. What have I said is not personal. It is only my experience of so many years of service and realizing what is good for our beloved India. That is what I have shared with you. So will you all now join me for a loud Jai Hind? Yes or no? Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for those encouraging, inspiring words. I request our dear guests to kindly accept our small token of gratitude. I call upon board members to felicitate the guest. Thank you, sir. Mrs. Bindiya Narain was born in Delhi on 30th August 1964. Being from army background, she studied in numerous schools all over the country. She is a Bachelor of Science and a Bachelor of Education from Jadavpur University, Kolkata. She has a teaching experience of 15 years, including that in the prestigious Mount Carmel School, New Delhi. She was the principal of Army Public School, Rakmuti, Jammu and Kashmir, and avid reader, she has written for periodicals occasionally. She took interest in welfare activities of the army, contributing immensely towards empowering soldiers' wives in leading an independent life. She prolonged absence of their husbands due to their postings to difficult border areas. May I now request Mrs. Gayatri Vijay Kumar, Mrs. Vandana Grover, and Mrs. Manjula to felicitate ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Let us now sit back, relax, and watch the cultural events, which mainly focuses on the initiative taken by the Government of India, Azadi Ki Amrit Mahotsav. I request all the children to kindly stand up and disperse.
Before we begin the cultural program, let us all understand the main theme of independence. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievement. This Mahotsav is dedicated to the people of India who have not only been instrumental in bringing India thus far in its evolutionary journey, but also hold within them the power and potential to enable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of activating India 2.0, fueled by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. The official journey of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav commenced on 12th March 2021, which started a 75-week countdown to our 75th anniversary of independence and will end post a year on 15th August 2023.
Good morning to one and all present here. We are here to commemorate the 76th Independence Day. To begin with, we shall have Bharatnatyam dance, which is done to invoke Lord Ganesha to seek his blessings and begin our cultural events. Now I call upon Niyata and group to perform.
Nigariga nirizani bani gabaniva sani garisa Nigariga nirizani bani gabaniva sani gari saniva gani paga tiba gari sani gabasani sani pa gani pa gari pa gari sani gabasani gari re ni ba sani ni gari gari sani bani ri sani ba ga sani ba gari ga pa sani ga bani re ga pani za ga pa ri za ri ga ja vadana beduve ga ja vadana beduve ga ja vadana Gauri Tanaya Trijagavanditade Sujanara Orevane Gajavadana Beduve Gauri Tanaya Trijagavanditade Sujanara Orevane Gajavadana Beduve Pashangushadara Parama Pavitra Pashangushadara Parama Pavitra Pashangushadara Parama Pavitra Mushikavagana Munijana Prema
Tam Dei Takadina Tam Dei Takadina tam, takadina tam.
Sa ni pani sani bagga rega pagari sarega pani.
Tat tat tum gadet, tat tum gatum, tat tum tum nam gata.
Ni kariga padi sari ga sani sari padi sari.
Takita tam, takadina tam.
Gari sari sani ba pani sari ga.
Timi kita tom takadina tam.
Pagadi ba ni pasani baga.
Takadina tam.
Gabani bani.
तक दिन ताम
पणि गरि सा
तदि किटतो
गरि रिजत नी
तदि किटतो
रिजत सनी बा
तदि किटतो
गजवदना बेडुवे गौरी तनया त्रिजगवंदितद सुजनर ओरेवने गजवदना बेडुवे
Thank you Niyata and group for this wonderful dance. It really invoked Lord Ganesha. Now, grade 3rd and 4th children are going to represent the state attire of 28 states.
वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू। ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन। तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से। पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू, पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू। वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू। ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन। याद रहे तू, याद रहे तू। वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू। ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन। तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से। पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू, पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू। वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ मैं याद रहे तू। ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन।
Thank you, grade 3rd and 4th children. It was really amazing seeing you all in the state's attire. Jhansi Rani. Rani Lakshmi Bai was known for her outstanding bravery, who was an important name in the freedom struggle against the British. Now grade 3rd and 4th students will enact and dance about our brave woman, freedom fighter.
एक महान सभ्यता है जहाँ मिट्टी भी सोना थी और दिलों के दरवाजे हर मेहमान के लिए खुले थे। इन्हीं दरवाजों से एक दिन घुस आए कुछ क्रूर शैतानी इरादे। हिंसा और अत्याचार के सामने जब घायल हो रही थी हर आत्मा,
जल रही है चिता सांसों में है धुआं, फिर भी आसमान में है जगी। भोर होगी क्या कभी यहाँ, पूछती यही ये बेड़ियां। देख तो कौन है ये, तिलक और हाथ खड़क दुर्गा है काली माई है। अश्व चढ़ी प्रचंड विकट ये मनु है लक्ष्मी बाई है। शोले बरसेंगे अब तुझ पर तेरी शामत आई है। शकल नयनी धार तो देखो, कर भारी बार तो देखो, तेरे शीश को लेने आई झांसी की रानी आई।
झांसी की रानी, झांसी को अंग्रेजों के हाथों में नहीं जाने दूंगी।
आरंभ है प्रचंड बोल मस्तकों के झुंड, बाज जंग की घड़ी के तुम गुहार दो। के तुम गुहार दो। आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड बोले मस्तकों के झुंड, आज जंग की घड़ी के तुम गुहार दो। आन बान शान या की जान का हो दान, आज एक धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो। आरंभ है प्रचंड।
Thank you, grade 3rd and 4th students. Indeed, Rani Lakshmi Bai was a brave freedom fighter, and this act showcased her bravery.
सारे जहान से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहान से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहान से अच्छा। हम बुलबुले इसकी ए गुलसितां हमारा हमारा, सारे जहान से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहान से अच्छा। पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा, हमसाया आसमां का। पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा, हमसाया आसमां का। वो संतरी हमारा, वो पासवा हमारा हमारा, सारे जहान से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा, सारे जहान से अच्छा।
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, school choir. Now, we will have a brief glance on the glimpses of India's achievements in various sectors from 1947 to 2022 by students of grade 5 and 6. Now we will have a brief glance.
पम 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 ये देश है वीर जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश का यारों, इस देश का यारों क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना। पम 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 मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी। पम 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 ये देश है वीर जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश का यारों, इस देश का यारों क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना। पम 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 मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी।
हर करम अपना करेंगे, ऐ वतन तेरे
आजा आजा जिंद शामियाने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमान के तले। जय हो चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया, चक दे हो चक दे इंडिया। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सत्य श्यामला मातरम। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम।
ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन,
ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया।
ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, I love my India,
ये मेरा इंडिया। हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल भर जानी, जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी। फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा रंग दे मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला। रंग दे रंग दे रंग दे बसंती चोला, माए रंग दे। माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम। आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाए झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम।
देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला।
झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा, विजय विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा। जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा। हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी ये गुलसिता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा।
पम 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 ये देश है वीर जवानों का, बेलों का, मस्तानों का। इस देश को यारो, इस देश को यारो क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का।
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तान। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तान। हमने कहा है तुम भी कहो, हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा। आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा।
हमने कहा है जो तुम भी
boys and girls, it was such a wonderful done. Now, I request students of grade 6, Lakshin and Likita to take over.
Polio eradication. We have successfully eradicated various epidemics and polio from our nation. Life expectancy grew up to be 68 to 69 years, which was only 32 years at the time of independence. This is one of the major achievements, taking into account that we comprise 17% of world population.
The World Health Organization certified the Southeast Asian region, which includes a polio-free region. WHO presented official certification to India for its polio-free status, and then Health and Family Welfare Minister Ghulam Nabi Azad collected the certificate.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Childhood. So that
Hello.
means you have polio vaccinated? No. So you have to get polio vaccinated. So it is responsibility to each citizen to get polio vaccinated. Thank you. Indian women have stellar contributions in several fields, including politics, art, literature, sport, and education, among others. Women are now being inducted into the combat and the nation proudly acknowledges the induction of the first 3 women fighter pilots.
What you're doing? Mom, see them. They are educated. I should also be educated in sports and I should be a sports girl. But your father will not allow for it. Please, Mom, please. What's problem in education?
Do you want to be educated?
Papa, I want to be educated in sports and I should be a sports girl.
Girls cannot be educated. Please, Papa, please. What's problem in education? Please. You should learn homehold work, not. You should not be educated. No, Papa, I want to be educated. See, this is the way you have brought her up. Take and go her inside. I'll make her married soon. How can she give back answers to me? I promise she'll not give you back answer.
Just now you saw a skit in which there is no importance of a girl child education. In these days also, in some parts of India, they are not allowing the girl child to be educated. I'm Sania Mirza. I believe that every girl should be educated. As my parents have educated me, today I stand in this position as an tennis player. I'm Kalpana Chawla and I'm standing in this position because of my parents and their supporting heart. I must say that every girl child should be educated. Look, this is Draupadi Murmu. As you all know, she is the President of India. She is from tribal area. Her parents have supported her and now she has become the President of our India.
Yes, I'm President of India, Draupadi Murmu. Because of my parents' struggle and support, I'm in this position. I'm thankful to my parents to support me and bring me to this position. In this developed technological world, every girl child should get educated.
You should not behave like that with a girl child. And it's wrong to underestimate a girl child's education. You must give her a good education.
Sorry, I made up a mistake. I'll give you good education and from today onwards you will go school. Thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Held in 1930 and with the exception of 1942 and 1946 have successively run every 4 years.
Some household names from field of sports are Commonwealth Games 2022 is nothing. Short or stunning, gone are the days when we used to celebrate just for one gold medal. Overall, India's haul of 22 gold, 16 silver and 23 bronze.
Powerful defense. The Indian Army has the sole objective of protecting the nation from any foreign aggression that arises, ensuring the nation's security.
They also try to prevent the nation from internal threats. During natural calamities, the Indian Army conducts humanitarian rescue operations to save many people's lives.
about 100 kilometers above the Earth, where the shell of air around our planet disappears with no air to scatter sunlight and produce a blue sky. Space appears as a black blanket dotted with stars. Space is usually regarded as being completely empty.
There are many astronauts: Neil Armstrong, Jules Hadfield, Yuri Gagarin, Katherine Johnson, Oliver Damon, etc.
Mangalyaan entered Mars orbit on September 24, 2014, making India the first Asian country in the world to enter the Mars orbit in its first attempt.
Chandrayaan-2 is an interlunar mission where no country has ever gone before to the moon's south polar region. Through this effort, this is the aim to improve our understanding of the moon, discovers that will benefit India and humanity as a whole. It is a popular moment for each and every Indian.
Just now, our narrators had explained us about space, Mangalyaan, the Mars orbit mission, Chandrayaan, the Indian lunar mission. Myself, Kalpana Chawla, I am from Punjab. I was the first woman to go into space on 1997, Columbia STS-87.
Hi, I am Rakesh Sharma. I am first citizen to India and to the space at 3rd April 1987 at T11. Thank you.
Hi, I am Dr. Swati Mohan. I am from Bangalore. I control Operation NASA's Mars 2020 mission. Thank you. Please add on.
To fly the rocket model of GSLV.
Thank you.
Thank you. Green Revolution. The Green Revolution in India was initiated in the 1960s by introducing high-yielding varieties of rice and wheat to increase food production in order to alleviate hunger and poverty.
M.S. Swaminathan is considered as the father of Green Revolution in India as he founded it. He was inspired from the initiative of Norman Borlaug.
Now the crops will grow. Let's wait for some time.
Yes, let's go home. Nikhana, look, these crops are not growing. Yes, these crops are not growing. The farmers have worked so hard. What shall we do now?
Oh, the crops are not grown. What to do now? We did so hard work.
Yes, we have done hard work for grow the crops. Who will help us?
Hi friends, I am MS Swaminathan. What happened? The crops are not grown. Don't worry, I will give you certain ideas to make your crops to grow. The key elements of the revolution are use of latest technological and capital inputs, adoption of modern scientific methods of farming, use of high-yielding varieties of seeds, proper use of chemical fertilizers, consolidation of land holding, use of various mechanical machineries. Okay, we'll just follow Swaminathan's instructions from today.
Yes, we will all follow Swaminathan's instructions from today.
Achievements of India. Achievements of India after independence, just like a phoenix. India rose from the ashes and made its place as a powerful progressing country in the world. Do you all know who Pingali Venkaya is? Yes, Pingali Venkaya was an Indian freedom fighter and he was the one who designed our Indian national flag. Now let us see the achievements of India from 1947 to 2020. In 1948, India won first Olympic gold in men's hockey. In 1949, Muttama Beliyappa was the first woman to pass IAS.
In 1951, first Asian Games were conducted. 1952, first elections were held.
In 1954, India was the first nation to launch atomic energy program. In 1955, first Indian computer HEC-2M was installed in Kolkata.
1960, Milkha Singh was the first Indian to shatter Olympics record. In 1964, HJT-16, the Indian jet trainer, took flight.
In 1966, Rita Faria was the Indian to get Miss World crown. In 1967, Pandit Ravi Shankar was the first Indian to win Grammy Award.
In 1968, Dr. Prafula Sen, the first Asian to perform heart transplant surgery. 1978, first test tube baby was born.
In 1983, India won first World Cup. In 1984, Rakesh Sharma was the first cosmonaut for India.
In 1987, Sunil Gavaskar was the first batsman to score 10,000 test runs. In 1989, Kottayam was the first state to reach 100% literacy rate.
In 1995, India logged into internet services. In 1998, Amartya Sen won Nobel Prize in Economics.
In 2000, Vishwanathan Anand won the first championship in chess. In 2007, Pratibha Patil became the first woman president of India.
In 2015, Sania Mirza and Sania Nehwal became world number 1 champions. In 2019, Narendra Modi became Prime Minister for a second time.
In 2021, COVID-19 vaccine was developed by Bharat Biotech. In 2022 Commonwealth Games, India won 22 gold, 16 silver and 23 bronze medals. India stood at 4th position.
Thank you students of grade 5 and 6 for recalling India's achievements from the past years. Future India. A vision of a developed India in 2050, fast catch-up growth that classes the gap with countries which were at the same stage of development as India in 1960s and 1970s, but have moved ahead since then. Comprehensive use of digital systems like e-governance, e-learning, telemedicine and artificial intelligence. We envision a hybrid architecture which marries India's vast human resources to a pervasive digital infra to accelerate structural transformation and inclusive growth. We now have students of grade 7 and 8 depicting future India.
We can very well imagine the future of India by observing the internet tendencies and correctly leading into the psychology of today's children. The children of today would be fathers of tomorrow, who are being nurtured into wombs of formal and informal agencies of education. India is clearly focusing on the standard of education. It would be an era of mass intelligence, more high level.
Mera Bharat Mahan, welcome to India. Love and warmth, heart and soul, welcome to India. Incredible India, we are into a new era. Hindustan Hamara, welcome to India. To India, love and warmth, heart and soul, welcome to India. Incredible India, we are into a new era. Hindustan Hamara, welcome to India. Mera Bharat Mahan, welcome to India.
So yes, now I welcome you all to witness Future Petnali. Agriculture. Agriculture in India is livelihood for a majority of population and can never be underestimated, although its contribution in the gross domestic product has reduced to less than 20% and contribution of other sectors increased at a faster rate. Total food grain production in the country is estimated to be a record 291.95 million tons. Demand for food grain would increase to 345 million tons by 2050.
How come they are all resting without watering the plants? In my last visit to India, they were all waiting for the power to irrigate the field.
Yeah, true. But now we have waters which detect level based on the we irrigated.
Wow, excellent!
Look, the water level is dropping by. Let's go irrigate the field using drones. Okay, now let's harvest the field using robots.
Education. India as a country has been experiencing a rapid increase in student enrollments for higher education in the area of management. However, the MBA program too has reached its pinnacle of glory and now is under scrutiny and review. Further, the aspirant is now clearly seeking outcomes which are measurable at the end of course.
What's happening over there?
The students are getting trained for creating robots.
It is so interesting.
These are the made by the students.
What's happening here?
They are in the field and they are practicing rocket launching. They are in the field of astronomy and they are practicing rocket launching.
Rocket launching. 3, 2, 1, boom.
TPIS rocket launched successfully.
What are all these tracks for?
Can you believe it? Now we have metro to Petnalli, from which we can connect to the nearby villages.
Metro. Metro trains are run by electricity and they are types of high capacity transport system. They run through underground tunnels. The stations are incorporated with high platforms and there are no steps between the train and platforms.
What are you all waiting for?
We are waiting for the metro.
Well, you don't have to wait. In your smartwatches, download the app Metro, in which you can receive the notifications of train timings. You can arrive prior to the train timings like 10 minutes early.
Okay, thank you for the advice.
Good.
see the achievements of India.
Wait. Stop. Move. Thank you.
Now come, let us see the achievements of India in the field of sports.
Sports. In the history of Indian sports growth, India has accomplished significant landmarks in those moments when we came together as a country, stood together and restored faith in ourselves. Today, let's recall the greatest sports achievements of India in sports.
Okay, come, let us see.
आज हम 2 किलोमीटर ज्यादा भागेंगे। कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए शक रे लड़ती पतंगों में भिड़ती उमंगों में खेलों के मेलों में पल खाती रेलों में गन्नों के मीठे में खद्दर में छींटे में ढूंढो तो मिल जाओगे तब ताबों गीतों में रंग है तो आज बिखरे और खुल के आज बिखरे मन जाए ऐसी होली रग रग मचल के बोली तस है ना मस है जी जिद है तो जिद है जी जिसना यूं ही पिसना यूं ही पिसना यूं ही बस करिए कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए शक रे
ಇಡೀ ದೇಶವೇನೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಮನೆಯೋ ಥಡ 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 ನಡೆಯೋ ನಿನ್ನ ತ್ಯಾಗಕ್ಕೆಂದು ನಾವು ನುಡಿಯೋ
ಆ ಸಿಡಿಲು ಮಳೆಯೇ ಬಂದರು ಸಾಗರವೇ ಉಕ್ಕಿ ಹರಿದರು ಎದುರಾಳಿ ಎದುರಿಗೆ ನಿಲ್ತರು ನೀ ಮುನ್ನುಗ್ಗಿ ದೇಶನ ಕಾಯುವೆ
ಜನಗಣ ಮನ
ಎದೆಯಲಿದೆ ಓಹೋ
ಬಲಿದಾನ ಕುರು
ನೀನು ರೆಡಿಯೋ ಮಣ್ಣು ಕೂಡ ನಿನ್ನ ನೆನೆಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ಓಹೋ ಎಂದೆಂದು ನಿಂಗೆ ಜಹೋ
Power, salam, soldier, nin hesa
थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है, ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं, खुद पे हमें नाज है। जाने ना हमको ये जमाना, चाहो तो हमको आजमाना। कभी चाहे तो हाथों से लेते लकीरें चुरा। ओ हमको परवाह नहीं, जो भी कहता है कहने दे, जग ये भला या बुरा। जैसी भी मर्जी हो हमारी, करते हैं ऐसी होशियारी। पर दिल से यार जो ले पुकार तो जान निसार कर डाले, कहते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर चीज छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, उंगली पे सबको नचा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
तेरा भारत महान, welcome to India.
Conclusion. The future of India is bright in manner and matter of economic planning. As a result of this, there will be a good deal of dimensional increase in the national wealth and per capita, so as to raise the standard of living in the country. Thank you, students of grade 7 and 8. Indeed, we dream of our future India to be mesmerizing like this.
Dance is an art and an expression. Now hold your breath for another mesmerizing, powerful and alluring sari dance performance by our grade 9 and 10 girls who will express their love for the nation through the medium of dance. The fluttering tricolors inspires us to dedicate our lives for the service of our nation. They dance to signify the strength and courage of the country, peace and truth, and for the growth and the auspiciousness of our motherland. Let's enjoy the wonderful performance.
वंदे मातरम, सुजलाम सुफलाम मलयज शीतलाम सस्य श्यामलाम मातरम वंदे मातरम। भी काले अज शीतलां सस्य श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरम्। धरती सुनहरी अमर नीला, धरती सुनहरी अमर नीला, हर मौसम रंगीला, ऐसा देश है मेरा, ऐसा देश है मेरा, ऐसा देश है मेरा। लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी, जिंदगी शम्मा की सूरत हो खुदाया मेरी। मेरे वतन, है वतन, मेरे वतन। हिंदुस्तानी नाम हमारा है, भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है। सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है, भारत माँ की रक्षा में जीवन कुर्बान है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तां हमारा है। ये मेरा इंडिया, आई लव माई इंडिया, वतन मेरा इंडिया, सजन मेरा इंडिया। ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, आई लव माई इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, आई लव माई इंडिया। सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हम बुलबुले हैं सखी, ये गुलसितां हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा।
Wow, it was a wonderful performance. Now, the students of us.
Well done, girls. I request the audience to give them a big round of applause. And girls, you all have to do one more performance at the last. Kindly make a note, Rupa ma'am. You have to perform once again in the last for the video coverage.
Now, the students of our school shall be portraying their taekwondo skills, for which they were trained by a very experienced trainer, Mr. Karthik. Let's witness it.
Chiriot, Bokinit.
amazing performance indeed. सारे जहां से अच्छा, Hindustan हमारा. India is the best in the world and we are its loved ones and it's a heaven. The tricolor flutters majestically. The three colors on our national flag, saffron, white and green, reminds of our responsibility towards our nation. Let's enjoy the wonderful show put together by our grade 9 and 10 boys.
वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतल वन्दे
Thank you, students, for this breathtaking performance.
I request, dear children, teachers and everyone to assemble for the last performance. We now have a special song by Mrs. Saumya and Mrs. Preeti.
ನಾಡಕರೆಯ ಕೇಳಿರೈ ಭಾರತೀಯರೇ, ಏಳಿ ಏಳಿ ಏಳಿರೈ ಭಾರತೀಯರೇ, ನಾಡಕರೆಯ ಕೇಳಿರೈ ಭಾರತೀಯರೇ. ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರದ ಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶತ್ರುಗಳ ಭಯವಿದೆ, ಶತ್ರುವಿಗೆ ಮೃತ್ಯುವ ತೋರ ಬನ್ನಿರೈ, ದೇಶದ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಗೆ ಓಡಿ ಬನ್ನಿರೈ, ಭಾರತ ಮಾತೆಗೆ ಜಯವ ತನ್ನಿರೈ. ಏಳಿ ಏಳಿ ಏಳಿರೈ ಭಾರತೀಯರೇ, ನಾಡಕರೆಯ ಕೇಳಿರೈ ಭಾರತೀಯರೇ. ಶಿವಾಜಿಯಂತೆ ಶೂರತನದಿ ಖಡ್ಗ ಬೀಸುವ, ಝಾನ್ಸಿ ರಾಣಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯಂತೆ ಹೋರಾಡುವ, ಶಿವಾಜಿಯಂತೆ ಶೂರತನದಿ ಖಡ್ಗ ಬೀಸುವ, ಝಾನ್ಸಿ ರಾಣಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯಂತೆ ಹೋರಾಡುವ, ಭಗತ್ ಸಿಂಗರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮನದಿ ನೆನೆಯುವ, ಅವರು ತುಳಿದ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುವ, ಭಗತ್ ಸಿಂಗರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮನದಿ ನೆನೆಯುವ, ಅವರು ತುಳಿದ ಹಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗುವ. ಏಳಿ ಏಳಿ ಏಳಿರೈ ಭಾರತೀಯರೇ, ನಾಡಕರೆಯ ಕೇಳಿರೈ ಭಾರತೀಯರೇ. ಸ್ವರಾಜ್ಯ ಜನ್ಮ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಹಕ್ಕು ತಿಲಕ ಘೋಷಣೆ, ಮಾಡು ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಮಡಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಯೋಜನೆ, ಸ್ವರಾಜ್ಯ ಜನ್ಮ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಹಕ್ಕು ತಿಲಕ ಘೋಷಣೆ, ಮಾಡು ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಮಡಿ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಯೋಜನೆ. ಹರಾಮ್ ಹರಾಮ್ ಹೇ ನೆಹರು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ, ಜೈ ಜವಾನ್ ಜೈ ಕಿಸಾನ್ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಿ ಘೋಷಣೆ.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher, see the champions, take the
Hello. The existence of oneness, despite numerous distinctions, is the meaning of unity in diversity. India is one of the excellent examples one can learn to understand the concept of unity in diversity. We now have the signature show of TPIS.
I declare the grand finale.
Give me fire, give me reason, take me higher, see the champions, take the field now, unify us, make us feel proud, in the streets our heads are lifting, as we lose our inhibition, celebration, it surrounds us, every nation, all around us, singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like give me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. Give you freedom, give you fire, give you
ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಾವುಗಳು ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳು ಜಾತಿ ಒಂದೇ ಧರ್ಮ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದೇ ತಾಯಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಾವುಗಳು ಅಣ್ಣ ತಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕ ತಂಗಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳು ಜಾತಿ ಒಂದೇ ಧರ್ಮ ಒಂದೇ
Children, be wherever you are. I request all the teachers to come forward for capturing the glimpse of today's event. Teachers, I request you all to come forward. Yes. We'll have one group photo.
Thank you, Team TPIS. It was really a wonderful performance. Thank you, dear teachers, for taking all the efforts here. I request all the children to disperse. Thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say. I request our Vice Principal, Mrs. Vandana Grover, to deliver the oath of thanks.
Hello. Yeah. Can I start? Megha ma'am, can I start? Can I have your attention, please? Yes, students.
Okay, children. Thank you. I request everyone to kindly settle down soon. Please, sir. I request everyone to kindly settle down soon. We now have the vote of thanks by Vandana ma'am.
Hello. A very happy morning to everyone. Please be quiet. This is the last leg of the program. Let me have a vote of thanks. Can we all be quiet for 2 minutes? Yeah, yeah.
Kindly excuse. We shall take a picture and then. Over to Vandana ma'am.
Hello. Request everyone to be quiet for 2 minutes. Please maintain silence. Please, sir, we can make them sit down if you want. Please settle down fast. Yes, can I begin? Happy morning to one and all present here. And happy Independence Day, a moment to be inspired by the sacrifices of our freedom fighters and emulate their selfless patriotism. I, Ms. Vandana Grover, Vice Principal of the school, feel proud to propose this vote of thanks on behalf of Polaris International School. We are all grateful to our freedom fighters who sacrificed everything for the independence of our country. We are highly grateful to our Chief Guest, Major General Sanjeev Narain, ABSM, retired. Thank you for your service to this nation. Your bravery, your sacrifices and strength do not go unnoticed, and we will always be indebted to you and your family for all that you have given to the nation, beloved India. Your gallantry, dedication and unbreakable spirit served our country. It is my honor to salute you today. As we all know, behind every successful man, there is woman. So I take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Bindya Naran, our guest of honor, who always supported Sir through thick and thin. Thanks, ma'am, for all your support. And we are grateful to you both for sharing your valuable time and all your thoughts. Thanks for being here. Next, we would like to express our gratitude to our management, President Mr. Manjunath, Trustee Dr. G. Vijay Kumar, Mr. Gaurish, Dr. Raghavendra, Ms. Tejaswini, Ms. Manjula for their unflinching support. We are grateful to our beloved principal, Ms. Gayatri Vijay Kumar, for constant guidance and motivation. I'd also like to thank our coordinators, teachers in charge for the program, and all teaching and non-teaching staff for taking initiative in arranging this program. Further, we would like to thank our students for presenting a sense of discipline, punctuality, and enthusiasm during the celebration. Your march past was outstanding, and all the cultural events were stupendous. Keep up the good work. Then I would like to thank our valued parents for their unwavering cooperation for the Independence Day celebration. Also, we would like to thank Almighty and Rain God for not showering today and for enabling us to have such a wonderful performance. Last but not the least, I am really grateful to M Sport for covering this event and letting it go live on YouTube. Once again, I thank one and all and take your leave with a grateful heart. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
We have finally arrived at the end of today's program. It was excellent to see how many of you have participated in this journey. It is not worthy. Thank you so much for this assimilation. Once again, wishing you all a very happy 76th Independence Day.
The in-charge teachers. One pick. Respective group. Children. Hello children. Hi, hello.
Hello everyone, please listen to ma'am.
Hello? Hello children. Hi. Okay. Well done children. You have put up a good show. We all are proud of you. Once again a big round of applause. Congratulations children. Everyone are happy, and the one who are watching the program live are also giving good comments. They are very proud of you all. Hope your parents are also watching. Everyone are extremely happy children. Thank you once again. And now I know you're all tired, but let us not forget this day. I request the respective in charge teachers who all have put in so much of effort to take a group photo. You can go and arrange everyone on that background where we have the banners. Please, after that, you all have to go back to your classes. The teachers will take them to the classes. If anyone has to change their costume, let them check. There is no one who is going to change the costume. Okay, collect your things. Don't forget anything. And you all will be leaving for the day after this. Okay, the buses will be ready. You all can disperse by collecting these sweets. Is it clear? Okay, children? Yes, thank you so much. Love you all. I thank all the parents who are a part of our program physically, and I thank all the parents who have watched our program virtually and they have encouraged us. I thank all the parents who are present here, and thank you for your comments too.